Welcome back. It is time for Fighting Words. Anthony Dirrell has it. David Benavidez wants it on September 28th at Staples Center in Los Angeles. These two are going to square off for Dirrell's WBC super middleweight title. That is the same belt that Benavidez had, never lost in the ring. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Great to see you both. Let's get right to it, because Anthony, we see you there with the belt. David, do you respect the fact that Anthony won the belt, or do you still feel that you're the rightful holder of that belt?
You know, I feel like I'm still the rightful holder of the belt, but, you know, he did what he had to do. He won the championship, so I feel even better now. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take it from the champion this time.
Anthony?
You know it's here to stay, man. You was a good champion, man, but you know, this is my baby.
You know,
gotta stay.
I feel you, but I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna take it from the old dog, and that's how it's gonna go.
Anthony, listen, one of the things
we gonna put on a good show for him, you know, exactly. But I'm still gonna come out with victorious.
One of the things that we've heard David saying is that he's the new blood in the super middleweight division, that you're the old guard. Do you think that he's overlooking you?
Not at all. I mean, he is new. I mean, and we all know that. I'm 34, finna be 35 in October, and he's 22. So he's definitely new. But I still got a lot in my bones. I still got a lot in me, and I'm gonna show that on the 28th.
I'm not overlooking Anthony Dirrell at all. I know he's a rugged veteran. He's been in there for over 10 years. I watched him since I was a little kid, you know. But I feel like it's the younger generation this time. This is my generation. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get that belt back, and I'm gonna train my hardest, and we're gonna give the fans an amazing fight. Is that purely based on age, or do you think you're a better fighter?
It's definitely gonna be a tremendous fight. It's definitely gonna be a tremendous fight, and you definitely got to train, because I'm training my butt off for this fight. I know you coming to bring it, and I'm doing the same thing. We both warriors at the end of the day, and I respect you for getting that ring, but the 28th, man, this belt staying home.
We'll see about that.
You've talked about age. Is youth all that you have on your side, or what makes you think that you're a better fighter than Anthony?
You know, I just been training extremely hard since I was a little kid. You know what I mean? My training camps are about three and a half months long. I train everything, you know. I run 7 miles a day. I do strength and conditioning. I do 12, 13 rounds of sparring all the time. So, you know, I feel like, you know, everything is just coming to play. You know, my motivation, my hunger is there. And I know it's there for him too, you know, so we're just going to go in there, we're going to duke it out. And like we said, the fans are going to be the ones winning at the end of the day.
Anthony, I mean, he's young and hungry.
Definitely. I agree with him, because I moved my camp to Vegas to train for this fight, because I know how important it is for me. When I beat him, I'm just going to catapult to the top.
Does age make this any harder on you?
Not at all. Like I say, I still have a lot left. I'm still here. I'm world champion for a reason. You guys saw my last fight. I went to war with a Turkish guy, so I'm definitely ready to go, you know, back in there and start this World War II.
I mean, David questions how much you've got left, because I've heard you say that you're going to force him into retirement. Does that give you any extra motivation for this fight?
I mean, I just say that I just say that about everybody who's old, you know what I mean? I feel like if I beat him, then he goes into retirement, so I'm going to take credit for that.
Definitely. I mean, can't nobody put me in a retirement. It's only my mind and me who can put me in a retirement. Definitely, it's not going to happen. You know, like I say, this belt's staying home.
David, is this the toughest fight of your career so far?
Oh, obviously. You know, this is the toughest dude I've ever been in front of. You know what I mean? So this is going to take everything, you know, I've been working extremely hard for. He's the best fighter I've ever faced, you know, to this day. So I got to be extremely ready.
So Anthony, you're the best fighter that he says he's ever faced, but actually, if you look at the odds right now, they've got him as an early favorite. How do you feel about that, being that you're the title holder?
And that's fine. That's fine. I like, if I'm the underdog, that's fine. I'm okay with it. You know, I could just still come out on top and prove everybody wrong. That just make me train harder and want it more.
Anthony, you're in Vegas. We can see that in the background there. Are you going to put any money on yourself in this fight? Get some nice odds right now.
I'm not. You know what? It's a lot of people, you know, keep asking me that, and I'm not really focused on that. I'm focused on the guy that's right there, David Benavidez. You know, I get paid at the end of the day, at the end of the fight. So that's my paycheck. That's putting it all on myself in that ring.
Did you watch Anthony's last fight against Abner Mares?
Yeah, I watched it. You know, it was a tremendous fight. I feel like Anthony Dirrell, you know, he did what he had to do. He got hit with some clean shots. You know, the guy, he was more really of a one-trick pony, just pressure, pressure, pressure.
Did Anthony look beatable to you in that fight?
I feel like he showed me some things that I could take advantage of. You know, the other guy, he was just putting a lot of pressure. You know, he wasn't really doing too much, just kept going forward. But Anthony Dirrell caught him clean, and I feel like he beat him easy. So I don't know what the other guy's talking about, that he won this and that. And that's even more motivation to beat Anthony Dirrell, so I could get to this other little Turkish guy and I could beat his ass too.
Anthony, what have your thoughts been of what you've seen of David?
I mean, like I say, David is a great fighter. He's definitely going to go down the Hall of Fame. I mean, 168, throwing punches like he throw, but it's different when you get in the ring with me. You can see a lot from the outside, but when you get in the inside, it's totally different. I think you know that being a fighter yourself, you know, people can say what they can and can't do, but when you get in that ring, it's a totally different story. And we'll see September 28th.
Is the winner of this one the best 168-pounder, David?
I feel like, you know what I mean, but that we really don't know that until we get into with all the other world title holders and, you know, fight them. I feel like I'm the best and I don't even have the belt. So my job is to get the belt and go beat all the other world title holders and get the other belts.
Anthony, tell me how this fight ends.
I'm going for the knockout. I know he's going for the knockout, and we both go for the knockout at the same time. But if I can't go get the knockout, we're definitely going to get, like I say, give the fans something to see. This is a tremendous fight. Everybody wanted this fight. We've been waiting on this fight for a year, a little over a year now, and it's finally happened. And I'm excited. I know he's excited, and I'm ready to get the show on the road.
Can he knock you out, David?
Absolutely. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm going for the knockout. I'm thinking knockout, knockout, knockout. But if the knockout doesn't come, like he said, we're going to give the fans an amazing fight. So you guys better be tuned. This should really be the main event because this is going to be the fight to watch.
Just to clarify, I asked if you could knock you out, and you said absolutely. You meant absolutely.
Oh, no,
You're going for the knockout,
I'm
right?
absolutely going for the knockout.
Gotcha.
I ain't getting knocked out.
Any last words, David, Anthony?
Stay tuned, September 28th.
Tune in, September 28th.
Great to see the both of you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Know you got a busy schedule. Guys, best of luck in that one.
Thank you for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you click somewhere around here and subscribe. From fight highlights to exclusive interviews, we have got everything you need as a boxing fan right here on PBC on Fox.